Hi, you're watching UseWise. I'm Adriana Baranek, CEO of Medra Group, and here with me is Mladen Baranek, our CTO.
Hi.
So we are continuing with the trilogy on connecting your data center to the public cloud, and today we will be talking about what Microsoft has to offer in that regard. By no means, neither of those three videos are meant to be exclusive. We are always in for the multi-cloud approach. So we are just trying to give you some short overviews of what those big three public cloud providers can offer. But there is also Alibaba, which we are not covering for now, but we will be covering them definitely in the future. And there are also some other public cloud providers like Cisco and others. So this is just a little disclaimer so that nobody feels left out. So Mladen, can you tell us more about what Microsoft has to offer in this area?
So Microsoft has a long history of pushing hybrid solutions. So they specifically developed a number of products to support hybrid cloud deployment, and they run similar tools on-prem and in public cloud. So first of all, they provide, of course, connectivity. So networking is one of the first things you have to sort out in hybrid cloud deployment. You can, of course, access Microsoft cloud infrastructure through public internet using VPNs. So they support up to 10 gigabit connectivity, but of course, you can go also with direct links. So it is possible to do either MPLS through telcos or some other direct link connectivity scenarios. Microsoft also provides a number of bring your own license, things like other providers, but of course they offer a lot of benefits if you are kind of a Microsoft shop and your data center has a lot of Microsoft licenses and technologies. It can come very handy that you can actually utilize other licensing schemes, and you can bring your own licenses also from other vendors, but that's a different topic. So, for example, Microsoft developed backup and disaster recovery as its own service. Of course, they support a lot of other third-party solutions, but they have their own. So there is one ability to start with hybrid cloud by doing backup and disaster recovery, especially of Microsoft workloads in Azure. So Microsoft supports, of course, Oracle, Linux, and other solutions, SAP, but this is one service that I would specifically like to point out within Azure, Microsoft Public Cloud Service. So they of course have support for running and migrating virtual machines from Hyper-V and VMware. There are also some tools that can help administrators continue using similar or same tools, but as it was said before, it doesn't make sense to do one-on-one migration. So to fully utilize public cloud, there are a lot of opportunities to do technology refresh and to keep only enterprise applications that are very hard to improve on. but you can actually use data from those applications within Azure for business intelligence purposes, for reporting. So backup and disaster recovery, it's much easier when you do it in public cloud.
Yeah. Of course, as we always say, we cannot cover all the topics and all the benefits that you can get from using the public cloud in one video. So if you have some specific use cases, if you want to set up a multi-cloud environment, if you want to know more about what Microsoft can offer you in that regard, please contact us. Public cloud is amazing, and the benefits that it will bring you are most probably not even yet known to you. And one thing that we talked about the other day is with a client, in fact, companies are a little bit scared also of the public cloud because they do not have internal expertise to handle all those changes and to track all the news that are coming from those big public cloud providers. They're used to running an on-premise environment, which is a little bit slower to adapt, a little bit slower to change, and you are used to doing things in one way. And public cloud is a different ballgame, definitely. Can you tell us, Mladen, about the benefits of hiring a partner like us? I'm not selling our services, I'm just trying to make you see how this can be beneficial for you.
So, when you move to public cloud, competencies focus shift from maintaining infrastructure and keeping lights on into improving your applications and working on different kind of projects where you do not need so much effort to work on infrastructure itself, but of course I would say some percent of on-prem competencies will transfer one-to-one. There will be a lot of things that has to be learned, and there are a huge number of opportunities where you can actually gradually start benefiting from public cloud. So there are some low-hanging fruits where you can in first few months start benefiting. So we can help you do a proper scheduling, planning, and executing your plan so that you can gradually reap more and more benefits of your move to public cloud. So in essence, we have experience with such projects, and it makes sense to work with someone who can bring speed and competencies and knowledge to your project.
Yeah, and this especially applies to companies that are deciding to go with Microsoft, because most probably they are used to working with Microsoft on premise. The companies that go to Google or AWS would tend to be more adventurous, definitely, because it would be a new provider, it would be a new partner, it would be a new company to work with. Most often it will also be a new partner, and if you're going with Microsoft, we thought that it would be a very important point to point out. Thank you, Mladen, for clarifying this. So if you have more questions, we can talk about this for days. We will not. We will let you go do your daily job now. We thank you, and we really appreciate time that you invested in watching our video. And if you have some more questions, please book your appointment slot with us on Friday, and we will be more than happy to meet one-on-one and hear your concerns, hear our questions, and help you migrate to the public cloud. Thank you, Mladen, and thank you for watching. We will be back very soon. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.